Hello everyone, I'm Jim Jones, Superintendent of Ashland City Schools. I'd like to welcome you to another season of Kids Quiz. Remember folks, this is a show of quick recall. It's not a test of intelligence, and at home it's a lot easier, those of you who are watching at home. So let's relax, enjoy this event as our contestants attempt to answer these questions, and while those at home sit back and say, hey, I know that answer, and so forth. So today's team are from Taft, and we welcome you. And the principal at Taft is Mr. Tim Keller, so we thank him for his cooperation here. And the teachers represented by these students are Miss Ashley Van Horn and Mrs. Wood, Mrs. Leah Bechtel, and Mr. Mark Solers. I'll tell you what, let's have everyone introduce themselves. We'll go with the red team first. Tell your full name and something that is really special about Taft or something you're really proud about Taft. We'll start the end there. Go ahead.
My name is Haley Capizzi, and the thing that's best about Taft is the staff, because they're all really great.
My name is Maggie Price, and the best thing about Taft is the teachers.
My name's Drew Squires, and the best thing about Taft is in the summer it has air conditioning.
Very good. The teachers and air conditioning. Red team, welcome. Blue team, same thing. Tell your name and what is really special and that you're very, very proud of about Taft.
My name's Daniel Amstutz, and I like about Taft is that you get a good education if you go there.
My name is Drew Delaney, and I like Taft because I have a lot of friends there.
My name is Jonah Haven, and I like the teachers also.
Great. Well, kids, glad to have you here. I'm sure you're just devastated about having to miss school to be here, so a little trade-off. Just a reminder, speak up with your answers, because everyone wants to hear the right answers that you give. And just one little note, is everybody excited about the game tonight, the playoff game tonight?
Yeah.
And everybody's going to be there cheering on the arrows, right?
Yep.
All right, it's going to be a little cold, so make sure you're dressed warmly. So we'll go ahead and get started here with our first round. And this will be for the red team. Remember, just push your button and away we go. So ready, red team. If all the animals in the world were listed alphabetically, which would come first?
Aardvark.
That is correct, aardvark. Very good. Number two, the last two words in the following lines from a poem by Thomas Buchanan are the title of this poem and also the names of a historic Revolutionary War site. Listen to the words and name the title. Such was the winter that prevailed within the crowded frozen gorge. Such were the horrors that assailed the patriot band at... The title of this poem. Okay, kids, the answer is Valley Forge. Number three, can you name the fruit beginning with the letter M and containing 5 letters that will complete the following tongue twister? I hope I get this right. Milton, mallard, mailed, and mangled.
Mango?
Very good, mango. Number 4, how many nouns are in this line by Oliver Goldsmith? Laws grind the poor, and rich men rule the law.
4.
That is correct. There are 4. Number 5. If you sailed due west from Santiago, Chile, you would eventually arrive at what continent?
Asia?
No, that would be Australia. Okay. Red team. Number 6. Acclaimed by many to be the greatest figure in American sports history, this legendary slugger with the initials GHR hit a home run an average of once every 8 times at bat. Who was he?
George, I know his name.
You can give his more common name.
Babe Ruth.
That's it, correct, Babe Ruth. Number 7. Which one of the following authors would most likely be writing about horses, sheep, and goats on the Yorkshire countryside? Judy Blume, Isaac Asimov, James Herriot, Madeline L. Ingle.
Isaac Asimov.
Now the answer is James Herriot. Okay? If a team, number 8, if a team in school in the 1940s were asked to name the U.S. state with the largest land area, what would be the correct response?
Texas.
That is correct. It is Texas. Number 9, the contraction for which one of the following pairs of words eliminates the greatest number of letters. Could not, should not, will not, did not. Which contraction will eliminate the greatest number of letters? The answer is will not, and it would become won't. Okay? If the square root of 4 were doubled and then added to the quotient that results when 4 is divided by 4, what would the answer be?
1.
Now that's the incorrect answer would be 5. Okay, blue team, you guys ready over there? Yeah. Sitting, getting relaxed, watching the red team pave the way here? Here we go, blue team. How many nouns are in this line by Victor Borge? When an opera star sings her head off, she usually improves her appearance. Go ahead.
4.
3. Okay. Number 2, music, art, politics, science. In which one of these fields were all the following people prominent? Verdi, Tchaikovsky, Debussy, Chopin, Brahms, and Mendelssohn.
Music.
Music, very good. That's correct. It's music. In the alphabet, the letter A is as far from the letter E as the letter X is from what letter? The correct answer is T. I can just see the folks at home already still trying to figure that one out. Number 4, though Columbus is usually credited with discovering America, Leif Erikson is supposed to have touched upon the North American continent around the year 1000. However, some more recent findings indicate that in the 6th century, North America may have been visited by St. Brendan, a sailor from what country?
Spain.
No, that's the correct answer is Ireland. Okay, blue team. Number 5. This song played with 2 fingers in 3/4 time begins with 6 chords composed of F's and G's, followed by 6 chords composed of E's and G's. What is this tune? That is a tough one, but it's chopsticks, the famous chopsticks. Okay, number 6, analogies. Rings are to Saturn as canals are to... Go ahead.
Mars.
Mars, very good. Great. Number 7, unscramble the following letters which spell the name of a U.S. state and then name the capital of that state. I-M-E-N-A.
Maine, Augusta.
That is correct. Very good. Very good. Number 8, if you begin spelling the counting words 1, O-N-E, 2, T-W-O, 3, and so on, what is the first number you will come to that spelled with the letter A?
1,000.
Very good. It is 1,000. Number 9. Jupiter has at least 16 known moons, and Saturn has at least 17. How many moons does the planet Venus have?
None.
That's correct. None. Number 10, the last question for the blue team in the first round here. Frontier sheriffs often had only 1 or 2 deputies working with them. Sometimes, to assist in law enforcement activities, they would call upon the townspeople to form a group called a... The answer is posse, which has a whole new meaning now, from maybe what it was in the Wild Wild West. So, folks, that completes the first round for our battle of Kids Quiz between Taft students. We'll take a break and we'll return with the second round and the score. Thank you.
Kids, how do we take care of our teeth?
Brush your teeth twice a day. Floss your teeth once a day. If you want healthy teeth, do this every day. Brush your teeth,
Fight tooth decay.
floss your teeth,
Don't forget regular dental checkups, okay?
brush your teeth twice a day. Floss your teeth once a day.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jim Jones, Superintendent of Ashland City Schools, and welcome back to our second round of Kids Quiz, where today we have students from Taft Elementary School going against each other. After one round, it couldn't get any closer, with the score being 5-5, and the kids did very well that first round with some very difficult questions. So is everybody ready for round two, folks? You're settled in. You know exactly. You're pros at this now. Ready? Okay, here we go. We'll start with the red team again. What body of water located in Scotland has gained worldwide publicity because it is believed by some people to be the home of an aquatic sea creature?
The Loch Ness.
Very good, Loch Ness. Number two, what are all the following? The Charleston, the Lindy.
Hotels.
No, that's incorrect. They're dances. What number, when doubled, is 5 more than 19?
$12.
12. That's correct. The answer is 12. Number 4. There are 5 different U.S. coins with a face value less than $1. If they are laid one on top of the other in such a way that the diameters of the coins become progressively smaller as a pile is formed, what would be the value of the coin second from the top of the pile?
1 cent.
Exactly. Very good. I've done it. Just stack my coins, see how much money I have. Number 5. What past U.S. president has been described as the national martyr of liberty, the savior of the Union, and the great emancipator?
Abraham Lincoln.
Very good, Abraham Lincoln. Number 6. If 4 students decide to play each other in checkers, and each player plays each of the other players once and only once, how many games of checkers will be played?
8.
That there would be 6 games played. Number 7. What large sea in the Eastern Hemisphere borders all the following countries? Libya, Tunisia, France, Spain, and Greece.
The Mediterranean Sea.
Very good, the Mediterranean Sea. 8. What number, when multiplied by 7, is equal to 6 more than 29?
Five.
That's correct, 5. Number 9, all the following are associated with what great American? Monticello, author of the Declaration of Independence, 3rd President of the United States.
Benjamin Franklin.
No, that's a good try. That is Thomas Jefferson. And number 10, what planet is circling the sun in orbit between the Earth and Mercury?
Venus.
Venus, that's correct. Okay, very good, Red. Blue team, you guys ready? Okay, pick up those buzzers. Here we go. Number 1, mink, raccoon, woodchuck, opossum. Which fur is the most valuable?
Mink.
Mink, that is correct. Number 2, what type of weapon was named after the frontiersman Jim Bowie?
The bow?
No, that's incorrect. It's the Bowie knife. In this story by Robert C. O'Brien, there was a cat named Dragon, an intelligent rat named Brutus, and a brave little mouse who is trying to protect her family. Her last name is part of the title of this book. What is the book? That was Stump Me Also. It's Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of NIMH. Number 4. What is the sum of -5, -5, 0, and 5?
-5.
That is correct. It's -5. Good. Number 5. When writing a business letter, the inside address would not contain which one of the following? The date, the company's name, the street address of the company, the state in which the company is located.
The date.
The date. That's correct. Number 6. How many I's in the phrase Mississippi River?
4.
You're off one. There's 5. Number 7. Because insect skin does not stretch. The things you learn, huh? To grow larger, a nymph must shed its skin, a process called the correct answer is molting. Number 8, which one of the following men lived the greatest number of years ago? Martin Luther, Confucius, Jesus of Nazareth, Muhammad.
Jesus of Nazareth.
The correct answer is Confucius. Which one of the following fractions can be reduced into lower terms? 2/3, 3/4, 4/6, and 5/6.
4/6.
4/6, yes. Very good. The Great Lakes, Hudson Bay, Hudson River, Lake Champlain. Which body of water is composed totally of salt water?
Hudson Bay.
Hudson Bay, very good. That's correct. And that completes round 2. We'll take a brief break and we'll be back for round 3. Thank you.
Does peace really have a chance within our lifetime? At Rotary, we believe it does. We've created programs at universities around the world dedicated solely to teaching peace to a new generation. There's a new symbol for peace. Rotary.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the third and final round of Kids Quiz. Today we had teams from Taft competing, and for the third and final round we have some new players coming in. And the new players for the red team, if they'd introduce themselves, please.
I'm Tyson Vogel. And I'm Olivia Sandberg.
Well, welcome to the red team here. And we've got a new player on the blue team over here, and your name is?
Ian Emser.
Welcome. Well, folks, as we enter the final round here, it's a very close battle here, 12-10. Both teams doing very, very well here. And we'll finish up here with a series of questions. And we will start with the red team. Is everybody ready? Got your buzzers ready? Good. Here we go in the final round. Some of the people living in South America speak an Indian language. Some speak Portuguese. What is the other major language spoken in South America?
Spanish.
Very good. It is Spanish. Number 2, if the temperature on a Fahrenheit thermometer reached 32 degrees Fahrenheit, what would be the same temperature on a Celsius thermometer?
0.
0. That is correct. It's 0. Number 3, the title of the movie is The Riders of the Painted Desert. What words would not be capitalized when writing this title?
Of the.
Of the, correct. Number 4, after the cow jumped over the moon in high diddle diddle, who laughed?
The dog.
Go ahead. The dog, right, the little dog laughed. Number 5, if you subtract the number of days in June from the number of days in January, what would your answer be?
-1.
No, it would be 1. Okay. What mineral available in milk and cheese is critical for bone and tooth formation and nerve transmission? The answer, okay,
Calcium.
calcium, that's correct. Or phosphorus would also be correct. Number 7, yellow jackets are a type of what stinging insects?
A bee.
No, the correct answer would be a wasp or the hornet group. Number 8, if you stopped your car in front of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, what color house would you see?
White.
White, exactly, the White House. Number 9, what legendary American who made his name as a frontiersman fighting the Creek Indians was elected to Congress and died defending the Alamo? The answer is Davy Crockett. And number 10, final question. What keeps raindrops from attaining bullet-like speeds before they hit you?
Wind resistance.
Yes, the air resistance or the wind resistance. Very good. Okay, blue team, you're ready. Make this final run here. Round 3 for the blue team. Number 1, in what city would you be if you could visit the following places? Washington Square Park, Penn Station, the Coliseum, and Madison Square Garden?
New York.
New York City, that's correct. Number 2, what are all of the following usually made of? Croquet balls, bowling pins, and a baseball bat.
Wood.
Wood, that's correct. Simple Simon met a pieman going where? To the fair.
No.
Okay.
I was going to say north.
That's what you're going to say,
I'm
right?
going to say north.
Okay. Which one of the following words is spelled with 3 E's? Secretary, cemetery, sincerely, and adolescent.
Sincerely?
Now the answer is cemetery. Okay. In the nursery rhyme, Old King Cole, the king called for his pipe and he called for his bowl, and he also called for 3 musicians. What kind of musicians were they? They were fiddlers. Okay. Number 6, the Frenchman René Laennec invented what instrument that enables doctors to listen to sounds within a patient's chest?
Stethoscope?
Correct. That is correct. A stethoscope. Number 7, trains of camels used to haul merchandise across the Sahara were known as?
Not camels?
No, they're known as caravans. Number 8. There is a word describing the condition of the atmosphere in parts of California, which has been derived from combining the words smoke and fog. What is this word?
Smog?
Smog, that is correct. Very good. Number 9, an analogy. Elephants are to tusk as reindeer are to
Antlers?
antlers. Very good. And number 10, the highest mountain in the U.S. is found in what state?
Alaska?
Alaska, that is correct. Very good, both teams. And that concludes round 3. When we return, we'll the final score and wrap up this version of Kids Quiz. Thank you.
My name's Andy McDonald. I ride this useless wooden toy for a living. It's hard. I've been doing it for 13 years. I'm still lame. I do a trick called a 540. Took me a good 6 years to learn. There's a whole generation of skateboarders out there that are just as talented athletically as any basketball or football player. It takes somebody that's not going to be afraid to fall down a lot, because you definitely will fall down. You're not a failure until you refuse to get back up. Drugs are only going to hinder what I'm trying to do. That right there is my idea of getting high.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the final segment of Kids Quiz. Today, we've had the pleasure of having teams from Taft compete, and both teams did very, very well. Some very difficult questions, and I'm sure they had myself stumped, and they had, I'm sure, our viewing audience stumped on several. Turned out to be a very close match. Would like to announce that the red team won 19-16, but congratulations to both teams. The true winners are the kids here that have this experience and so forth. I'd like to thank TV2, Ashland University, principals, all the teachers, and all the parents who help these young students do so well and support this type of program, and also to Mrs. Kay Spohr for her support of our Kids Quiz program. So it's been my pleasure to host this show, and see you next time for another version of Kids Quiz.